How's it guys, Willem here from Side Hustle Hunter. So today the question is, how do you know if your product is going to sell online? Well, you won't. There's no way to know 100% if that product is going to sell online. There's no magic 8 ball that's going to give you the answer that's going to tell you this is a winning product. But in this video we're going to look at 5 things that's going to help us make a better decision. Firstly, we're going to find a product, we're going to look at the demand, we're going to look at the supply, we're going to do costing, so we'll get a landing cost if we had to purchase this product, and then we'll make a decision based on all that information. So let's get started. Oh, before I forget, if you guys haven't done so already, remember to like, comment and subscribe. Okay, so we need a product. I'm going to choose a product from Amazon's best sellers. So let's have a look. Okay guys, so we're on Google here. I'm just going to navigate to Amazon's bestseller list. Let's browse around here and see if we can't find something interesting. So when I'm looking at products, I'm looking for something lightweight, small, easy to ship. Oh, this one looks interesting. Let's have a look. Baby soothing teether toy. Okay, I think this is a good example. Let's have a look at this one. So it's an Amazon bestseller, so there's definitely a demand for this in the States. But let's have a look at Google Trends if we can't see if there's a demand in South Africa. We need the keywords so we can put it into Google Trends to see what the search volumes are. Let me just jump back to my screen. I'm going to use teether toy as my keyword. So if you go to Google Trends, you could just paste in the keywords and search. So firstly, you'll see we're searching for South Africa. In South Africa, there's no sales data. This does happen from time to time. This is just because we don't have as much people as the States do. But let's have a look at the States to kind of see what the search volumes are for this key term. United States. Okay, so we can definitely see that there is some demand in the States for this specific keyword. Now that we know this product has got some demand, we need to see what the competition is. How many sellers are there? And I'm going to use Takealot to go see, because I sell some of my products on Takealot. So if we go to Takealot, just want to... So in the search bar, we'll just paste in the keywords. Let me just say that. And okay, so we've got one guy selling it for 99 bucks. Looks like the same one. There's another one. It's the same seller. Let me just open a listing so I can show you guys. So you want to see this seller sold by Iduludu. So that's how you can kind of see who the seller is. 3, is it the same seller? Yes, it's the same seller. 4. So what we can kind of see, there's 4 different teether toys, a specific one we're looking for, but it kind of seems that it's all one seller. And something interesting to note is they've got very good reviews on this product. As you can see, 4.8, 35, so most probably this color is the most popular one. We can see on Takealot that there's one seller selling this teether toy. He's selling 4 different colors and he's selling it for 99 bucks. Definitely doesn't seem like there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of teether toys, but only one seller selling that specific one. The next step would be to calculate the landing cost. Let's go see what we can purchase this product for and how much it's going to cost us to bring it into South Africa. Let's have a look. From Google, just navigate to Alibaba. I do like to use Alibaba for all my costings because I've kind of found that they are the closest to the factories in China. Just paste in your keyword there, hit search, and let's see. Just going to scroll down a little bit here to see if, there we go. So we've got the exact product on Alibaba and it looks like it's selling for $1.07 for anything over a minimum order quantity of 100. Now that we know what the price is of this product, $1.07, we can do some calculations to figure out what the landing cost is going to be and how much profit we'll make if we sell it on Takealot. So I've got a little Excel spreadsheet that does these calculations for me, so let's have a look at it. I'm just going to give you guys a brief overview. So you've got your import duties, your shipping, exchange rate at 16 Rand. It takes into account the Takealot fees, fulfillment fees, replenishment fees. Well, I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but let's just put in 100 units. They said at $1.07. So we've got a total order value of about 3,000 bucks. The unit price per item is about 30 bucks. If we had to sell it at 99 minus the landing cost of the product minus the fees from Takealot, it's about a 10 Rand profit and a 11% profit margin. We found one product on Amazon's bestsellers, which is a good indication that it's a popular product and there's some demand for it. We had a look at our Google Trends. We couldn't see any trends in South Africa, but in the States there definitely were some search volumes. We had a look at our competition on Takealot. There's one seller selling it, no competition at all, but when we did the costing, the profit margin is only 11%, and that's a little bit too low. Ideally, you want more profit margin, about 30-40% left. This is just going to allow you to do some marketing, spend some money on that product to get it sold. So yeah, I wouldn't go ahead with this one. If you guys have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to answer them for you. And if you haven't done so already, remember to like, comment and subscribe.